Hey, what's up with the what's up? We got the moon in Scorpio, so you already basically know what time and where that's hitting for. See, when the moon is in Scorpio, that's the time to pretty much go into your internal world and, of course, get ready for a new way to pretty much transform how you feel on the inside. Yeah, we already pretty much had this phase. We about to basically start prepping and, of course, getting ourselves ready for the new moon in Sagittarius. Now, when the moon gets into Sagittarius, the moon is very optimistic. When the moon is in Scorpio, the moon falls asleep. It pretty much don't kind of like really want to be in its perspective. That means it's pretty much going through its transformational phase. It's going through its that phase. It's going through its rebirth and regenerational phase. So pretty much with that basically being said, that means you have the power to be transformed or transform. So, but basically, what does that mean? See, when the moon in Scorpio is all about transformation, rebirth. It's all about regeneration, and of course, it's all about your willpower, your intent, your motivations, your dedications, your passions, your desires, and of course, how you do things behind the scenes and privately, and of course, hidden your secrets, your desires. All these things is pretty much getting transformed. Your sexual urges, all these things are getting transformed for me, and of course your goal is to pretty much do these things behind closed doors, not be too much on the surface about things, and of course keep things hidden and of course private. The moment you pretty much shine light on certain things that's what's supposed to be pretty much hidden, the moment you pretty much expose yourself or basically put yourself into a vulnerable situation. So that means you're going through a deep transformational currents during this time, and of course you're going through this phase. So pretty much don't put yourself into that situation of pretty much getting washed up right now underneath those waters or those deep currents because the opportunities is out there. You know what happens on new moons and full moons. New moons is always a new situation happening, and of course, when there's a new moon, you know the witchcraft is practiced on you heavy. When it's a full moon, the witchcraft is practiced on you even heavier. That means it's more even you have more opportunities to pretty much get hurt, get harmed, and of course get yourself tortured or get yourself taken out of this body or this flesh in the worst case scenario. So you want to make sure that you're planting good seeds. Make sure whatever you got going on, you want to make sure that you put it on the scheduling system now. You don't want to wait till the full moon and be like, oh shit, let me start doing this. No, no. The new moon is now. So get off your ass and handle your business. For real. Don't be waiting till the last minute for me. Because when you wait till the last minute, situations like shooting at the buffalo happens. Situations like wrong place, wrong time happen. Situations like guilty by association happens. So you don't want to put yourself in that situation. So when the new moon is here, this is the time to get yourself situated and of course plant those seeds now. Get those things right now. Don't wait around, don't beat around the bush because the moment you beat around the bush and wait is basically you pretty much not really serious about what you're trying to manifest in this world and of course bring down to existence. So the time is basically now. Yeah, so with that basically being said, we're gonna basically run down these charts and run down these energies. Now we got the Sun trine and Jupiter at the moment. So basically the Sun is in Scorpio, Jupiter is in basically late Pisces. So with that basically being said, you're gonna have this gift to shine light on your dreams, your imaginations, and of course expand these things. But you need to have a deep connection towards these things. But you're also gonna basically be dealing with a minus square, aka a learning aspect when it comes to feeling and seeing about your experiences and your dreams too, because we basically have late Sagittarius in the sky. We basically dealing with a cusp. So basically, with that cusp, that's gonna basically be burning water and fire together. So basically, when you burn water and fire together, you basically gonna get steam. So you're gonna basically be dealing with a steam perspective when it comes to how you feel and see about things and how you deeply feel a connection towards it. We also got Sun sextile Pluto at the moment. So basically, with the Sun sextile Pluto, we're gonna basically be going through a fall as well because we also got Sun in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is gonna fall in Pluto, which means we're gonna expand experiences and we're gonna expand our experiences when it comes to transformation. AKA, we're gonna basically be living through that. So with that basically being said, with the Sun sextile Pluto, this is in Scorpio too a little bit. So you're gonna have opportunities to basically shine a deeper connection or shine a deeper way of feeling about transforming your status, your career, your goals, and your responsibilities. We also got Mercury conjunct Venus. So with Mercury conjunct Venus, we are going to basically be having some form of experiences or expansion or some form of getting away from something when it comes to what's on our mentalities and how we value that on a deeper level. We also got Mars squared Neptune. So basically, this is learning how to not be in la la land when it comes to communicating about your dreams, fantasies, passions, and motivations. Try not to be in la la land about that for me. We also got Mars trine Saturn, so we're gonna have this gift to associate ourselves in a unique, original way when it comes to our affiliations and how we conduct ourselves and what we basically are standing on when it comes to our growth and what we are practicalizing when it comes to taking time, when it comes to our resources, possessions, and of course our material gains. We also got Jupiter sextile Pluto. So with Jupiter sextile Pluto, we are going to basically have opportunities to experience and transform, or we're going to basically put ourselves in situations where we're going to have opportunities to get transformed. So basically, you need to take full power control because you know Pluto don't mess around. You don't take power control over your status and career goals. Pluto gonna take care of it for you, and it's gonna transform things for you. And Jupiter is gonna basically bring a whole lot of experiences that come with it. So basically, do you want to keep experiencing a form of transformation that's not going in your favor, or do you want to basically stand on your business and basically go ahead and transform something that's gonna basically go in your favor? But you got to be open to all outcomes and all outlooks. Never basically place yourself into a limited position because when you're limited, basically you don't move around. You can't expand around. So basically, look at the. Also, we're going to be basically put ourselves into situations where we're going to basically be expressing what's deeply or basically what's passionately on our mind. So we're going to be basically expressing our form. We're going to be pretty much taking action and expressing what's on our mind when it comes to our experiences and, of course, when it comes to our principles and beliefs and theories. We're also going to basically be dealing with some form of Sun conjunct Venus. So we're basically going to be expressing some form of love, romance, or appreciation, or some form of experiences of pretty much putting our actions and our value systems on what we pretty much want to basically stand on, and we want to basically gravitate towards too. So we can be basically having many ways to pretty much look at the bigger picture when it comes to expressing ourselves and expanding and pretty much pushing our limits. We also got basically the Sun trine Neptune. So we're gonna have this deep connection towards our spiritualities and our gifts when expressing these things or expressing our dreams and fantasies and all of course illusions. We also got the moon opposing Uranus, so that means the moon is in Scorpio and Uranus is basically dealing with an opposition. So we're gonna be feeling very highly uncomfortable, or we're gonna basically go through some struggles when it comes to gaining comfortability, safety, and security, and privacy, and dealing with our feelings and emotions on a deeper level. That means our feelings and emotions are not gonna basically be connected when it comes to our uniqueness and our originality, and we're pretty much what we are practicalizing and working on and building on. We also got Moon square Pluto. So that means we're gonna be pretty much feeling very uncomfortable when it comes to taking full power control or transforming something. So you better pretty much learn how to transform how you feel about something. Or you're gonna pretty much go to sleep with that on your heart and your chest, and it's gonna be very heavy, and you're gonna manifest a situation where you're gonna pretty much not want to basically go through that uncomfortable scenario because it was on your heart heavy and you ain't transform it. So basically, it's your time to pretty much learn how to transform how you feel about things, so you won't pretty much keep manifesting those same circumstances, situations, the people, places, and things within your life. We also got Mercury trine Chiron, so we're gonna have this gift to use our mind to heal what we got going on when it comes to our visions, our goals, our motivations, our passions, our desires, and of course our independency. We also got Venus trine Chiron. So we all can pretty much utilize someone as a crutch, or we're gonna have the gift to use someone as a rebound when it comes to our relationships. Pretty much get over the hump. So be careful of that too. There's gonna be that type of years too. We also got Jupiter conjunct Neptune. So when Jupiter is conjunct Neptune, that means our experiences, our beliefs, our imaginations, our creative endeavors are pretty much conducting. So we're gonna have this power to experience our dreams. So basically, whatever you pretty much whatever experiences you're going through, you're gonna be dreaming about these things. And when, of course, when you're dreaming about something, it's gonna take the shape of form. Of course, it's gonna manifest because the dream world is what's going on inside of you. How that's being presented, it's gonna come down to existence. So basically, be careful what you experience. Now we're gonna get into your houses. Now, if you have Scorpio in your first house, and if you have the moon in your first house, your sun and your moon in your first house, this is gonna basically be a new way of transforming and, of course, getting away from past circumstances, situations, and scenarios dealing with your personal life. Also, you're gonna have a misunderstanding when it comes to your personality, how you personally conduct yourself, but you're also gonna be basically be dealing with a conjunction, which is power. So you're gonna have the power to go through a whole lot of transformational misunderstandings when it comes to your personal life and the personal people, places, and things within your life. Either you're gonna be pushing off these energies or manifesting these energies. Now, when it comes to your detriment moments, you're gonna go through some detriment moments when it comes to your relationships and your dreams. So be aware of how you are dealing with those perspectives. Those are gonna be your opposites. You're also going to go to the extremes of exhausting yourself and exalting yourself when it comes to your environment, your surroundings, and of course how you think, communicate, and what's on your mind. You're also going to go through some falls and some self-doubts, dealing with your home, family, privacy, and of course, comfortability. Also, if you have Scorpio in your second house, see Scorpio and a no circumstance situation fucks with this house. And it's, of course, it's a 180. So by default, you're a Libra ascendant. So by you having Scorpio in your second house and your sun and your moon, this is a new way to transform what you value, appreciate, and what you stand on when it comes to your fixated earth, down to earth, and practical energies. And of course, what you have an emotional, deep connection with. You need to transform how you value and appreciate your money, your resources, and of course, your material. And of course, get out of the setbacks and past setbacks of these ghosts and goblins. This is dealing with your values and your principles. You're also going to be basically dealing with a semi-sextile, and also you're going to basically go into some detriments dealing with your personal life, and of course, your secrets, and whoever you have secrets with. Those are going to be basically your detriment moments. You're also going to exhaust yourself and go to the extremes when it comes to um your fourth house, which is basically your home, family, and comfortability, and safety and security. So you're gonna go to the extremes here, pretty much be getting yourself situated when it comes to them turkeys, them hams, or they're basically dealing with your home, family, and privacy and comfortability. Or your family, or your home and your family is gonna bring some extreme energies your way, aka they may basically outburn you or burn you out. Now, if you're gonna go through some ups and downs and some self doubts when it comes to your love, your romance, and of course who you are relationships with, who you are relating with. Now, if you have Scorpio in your third house, you're gonna basically be going through some transformational moment, new transformational moment when it comes to your surroundings, your environments, and of course your friends and the people, places, and things that's in your environment. You're also gonna basically be dealing with a misunderstanding too. You're also gonna have opportunities to go through some misunderstandings. Your detriment moments is gonna be your ninth house, your experiences, and of course your second house, your resources, your money, your material. The extremes areas that you're gonna exhaust yourself is gonna be your fifth house, your love and your romance, and your fourth is gonna be your work, health, and of course your daily routines in your sixth house, which is if you have Scorpio in your fourth house, see, by default, the fourth house falls in Scorpio. So that means you're going to be carrying a whole lot of weight of the world on your shoulders when it comes to emotional weight. So you're going to be pretty much going through a whole new phase of pretty much going through a transformation when it comes to your home, your family, your privacy, and of course your comfortability. And also, you're going to be pretty much manifesting new past circumstance, situations, and scenarios that's going to pretty much take the shape and form that's going to look familiar when it comes to your skeletons of dealing with your home and family. Now, you're going to have the gift, but you're also going to go through a learning aspect in this house. Now, your detriment moments is going to be your status, your career, and of course, what you're known for. And you're also going to go through some detriment moments in your environment and your surroundings. So be aware of your 10th house and your third house. Now, the area and location that you're going to outburn yourself is going to be your sixth house, your work, health routine, and of course, your work ethics. Now, your fall is going to be your relationships and what you relate yourself with. So be aware of that. Now, if you have Scorpio in your fourth and your fifth house, they pretty much don't like being in this house, but it's also a learning aspect too. They don't like too much shine. But this house right here, you're gonna be pretty much going through a new way of learning how to transform, how you creatively express yourself, your gifts, your talents, and of course, how you conduct yourself dealing with your children or your inner child. You're also gonna be pretty much manifesting a whole lot of new setbacks or pretty much new circumstances, situations, and pretty much dealing with some skeletons when it comes to your hobbies, your expressions, and of course your romance and your love affairs. You're also going to have a gift and a square, but you're also going to go through some ups and downs, aka carrying the world's weight on your shoulders because you're a Cancer ascendant. Now, the detriment moments that you're going to pretty much go through is going to be your associations, groups, 11th house, and your fourth house, your home and your family and your privacy. The areas and location that you're going to exalt yourself and go to the extreme is your relationships. Either you pushing off or giving or receiving these energies. And your fall is going to be your eighth house, your ups and downs and dealing with your secrets, your desires, and of course your privacy. Now, if you have Scorpio in your sixth house, it get along in this house because, of course, it's pretty much the Virgo constellation house. Now, in this house right here, you're going to have opportunities to transform how you conduct yourself. A new way of pretty much transforming your work, health, and routines. You're going to have opportunities, but you're also going to go through some misunderstandings of pretty much doing this. Now, the detriment moments that you're going to be experiencing is going to be your 12th house, your dreams, imaginations, fantasies, and delusions, and your fifth house, and your love and your romance. So basically, be aware of those detriments, or you'll be manifesting those detriments from those partners. So be careful who you plant seeds with. Now, your area and location that you're going to exalt yourself is going to be your eighth house, your desires, your occult, your mysticism, and what you do behind closed doors. The areas that you're going to fall hard is going to be your wisdom and your knowledge, and of course, your meanings, your reasons, of course, your experiences. We'll be aware of that. Now, if you have Scorpio in your seventh house, it's detriment here. So by default, you're a Taurus ascendant. So you're going to have a 180, a misunderstanding, and of course, you're going to pretty much be going through those setbacks. You're also going to go through some detriment moments when it comes to your personal life, and of course, what you do on a day-to-day basis. Your exaltation, where you're going to go to the extremes, you're going to be your ninth house. And the falls, is going to be your 10th house, your status. And now, by default, if you have Scorpio in your 8th house, you're going to be basically dealing with a conjunction. So you're going to have all the power to come up with a new way to transform when it comes to your new desires, your new passions, your new intent and willpower, and what you do behind closed doors. And you're also going to be pretty much dealing with some setbacks, aka some past circumstances, situations, and dealing with your secrets, and of course, people, places, and things that you had secrets with. You're also going to basically be going through a misunderstanding too when it comes to your desires and what you keep hidden. You're going to go through some detriment moments when it comes to your 2nd house and your 7th house. So your money and your money, which dealing with your relationships. Also, you're going to go through some extreme moments where you exhaust yourself when it comes to your status, your career, and of course, what you're known for. Now, the house and location where you're going to fall and have some self doubts is going to be your associations and how you network and broadcast what you push out in the world. Now, if you have Scorpio in your 9th house, you're going to pretty much be dealing with a gift. And you're also Pisces that's in the but you're also going to be pretty much seeing different ways where you can pretty much utilize or come up with a new way of pretty much putting a transformational perspective on your experiences and your way of pretty much looking at the broad picture of your beliefs and what you are going through when it comes to your expansions and your growth. Now, your detriments is going to be coming from your 3rd house, your environment, and your 8th house, your secrets. So be careful what you keep in your environment and got going on when it comes to your secrets. Your house and location where you're going to exhaust yourself is going to be your associations and your friends. Now, your falls are going to be self-doubts of your dreams, imagination, and spirituality. Now, if you have Scorpio in your 10th house, it's exalted here. So by default, you're Aquarius ascendant. So you're going to have opportunities, and you're also going to go through some learning aspects when it comes to transforming your outlook, when it comes to dealing with your status, career goals, and reputation, and how you're seen in the world. You're going to go through some detriment moments when it comes to your home, family, privacy, and comfortability. And you're going to go through some detriment moments when it comes to your experiences and your traveling. So stay your ass home, basically. Also, if you have you're gonna go to some exalted moments of exhausting yourself when it comes to your dreams, imaginations, and fantasies and delusions. And you're gonna fall when it comes to some ups and downs of dealing with your personal life and what you got going on when it comes to your personal life, personality, how you personally express yourself. Now, if you got Scorpio in your 11th house, you're gonna go through some transformational moments when it comes to your groups, associations, and friends. Now, you're also gonna go through a learning aspect because you're Capricorn ascendant. Also, you're gonna have opportunities too, but you're gonna go through some detriment moments when it comes to your romance, your love affairs, and of course your status, and career, and goals. You're gonna go through extreme moments of exhausting yourself when it comes to your personal life, and you're gonna go through some ups and downs when it comes to your 2nd house. And last but not least, if you have Scorpio in your 12th house, you're gonna go through some transformational moments, and you're also gonna have some gifts to transform your a new outlook when it comes to your imaginations and your creative activities, and of course your talents and your gifts. You're also going to go through some detriment moments when it comes to dealing with your health, your work routines, and of course your association. You're also going to go through the extremes of exhausting yourself when it comes to your 2nd house. And you're going to go through some ups and downs when it comes to your environment, your surroundings, and your friends, and your thinking process.